Hello again. Yep, it's that time again. Time for some more Pokemon Legends Are with good old Stent here. You know me. You know me. And, yeah, this is probably going to be the last one of these streams I do. I'm pretty much at the end already, as you can probably tell by the title screen. Now it's all white as opposed to all black. As is to say, a new day has dawned. Let's just get into this. So, main agenda this time around is to just catch the free legendaries, and then that's going to be it. Also, just one quick thing I want to do, sort of a promise to myself this particular stream. If I can just, find it in here. There we go, there we go. Unfortunately, I've decided that Bayonet is going to be sitting this one out, mostly just as a promise to myself, and the fact that I did say that Turskit was going to be staying with us the entire time, and I'm gonna make good on that promise. For that, I just need to, real quickly just put Gardevoir right on her. I probably should have done this earlier. You can just see the difference, can't you? You can see the difference. You can tell which one of these is going to be leaving this game at some point. Anyways, let's get a move on. I'm guessing these two are basically just relegated. Yep, ton more experience, real shot winning. Yep, they're basically just sat here for the rest of time. Unfortunately, I'm never gonna see them again, for better or worse. I did admittedly do the Infinite Battle Royale off stream again. There was no difference. There was no difference. It's just the same thing, except now it's Infinite. Oh. You know, if we have time, I'll probably try out some of these other quests as well. But for now, we need to go over to Quasicorto and see if I still... I have a challenger ticket once again, so I just need to check and see if I can still turn it into this point. So, oh look! It's. I wonder what this quest is going to be about. The one with the obvious donut lover, the Donut Lord. It's like, oh gee, I wonder where she could possibly be from. The committee of highlight a Alolan Raichu. Is this seriously a thing? Generates excitement, increase the popularity and the population of a... This just reminds me of what happened in Australia, to be honest. They say our goal and the only... Right, I see. Well, in terms of, committees, organizations with, acronyms, yours is not the worst I've seen. Infinite by yes! Evolves into different forms of Raichu by eating too many donuts. I do it. So battle between the Raichus. Unfortunately, I don't have a Raichu on hand at the moment. I mean, I could probably just pick one up in Zone 20, because I'm fairly certain that, houses pretty much any potential, Rogue Mega. Been wanting to this side quest after getting the Pikachuite. I'm not going to be getting the Pikachuite, though, because, obviously, I don't have the DLC, and have no intentions of getting it. Sorry to disappoint, Noivern. So let's see, Raichu. Let's have a look-see. I fairly don't have a Raichu. Not in any condition to be battling. One... You should feel bad. Noivern, no! I'm done. This is gonna be the last stream. I'm not gonna be doing Mega Dimensions on stream. You don't know what you're doing. No, you're not. No, I'm not. No, please, mercy. Whatever. Just you can't make me. Yeah, let's opponent. Who's my opponent possibly going to be? Oh, it's... I wonder if he's gone any stronger since the last time we... we fought. Alright, well... Unfortunately, we've reached the last of the Red Roux. All the Japanese stuff is gone, so I'm just left with, the dregs from this bottle. I'll just pour it out on stream, just so you can hear. Okay, there's still a little bit left in the bottle. Maybe I'll have that later. Just want to be very delicate here in case I accidentally spill wine all over my setup, which wouldn't exactly be good. That is a questionable. That's the joke. That's the joke. Is the ha funny? Anyways, drink. School, I suppose. Oh, we're just doing it out back. I see. Oh, this seems like a new level of copium from good old Zach. He's been at the bottom of the ladder for so long that he's just sort of tried to make it into his own thing. He still has just a slowpoke though. It's like, this is not going to go the way you think, sir. His team hasn't changed at all. Here I am with like level 90s and he still has like a level 9 slowpoke. It's like you can definitely tell how far we've come. You should have just stayed at home. You know, I was looking for an actual challenge here, not whatever that was. Alright, Bex, you just joined us just in time. Oh yes, claim victory in one reward match. Let's see what I get. A King's Rock. Fairly certain the rewards this are random and... oh. 20 pieces of XP candy. Oh. So yeah. As far as I'm aware, the rewards of this are random, so this... if you don't have the DLC, this is one of the few instances in which you can actually get bottle caps, so good luck with that. Oh, so... are you in the Discord? Oh, no, yeah, he's in the Discord. He's just, doesn't seem to, talk that much in there. He's busy playing Crisis Core, though, at the moment, or so I've heard. Looks like I'm gonna be right behind you at some point. Anyways, let's, it's like it once again being called back. The almost... ever the game select from the crisis is real. You know, I just didn't want to call you out like that. Yeah, Crisis Core, I imagine, is going to be quite interesting. Anyways, what do you all want? What are you still doing here? Would speak to you about Asworth's filming. How does one speak fittingly of such a man? Well, in your case, you don't say anything. You just leave. Before I call the police. What did you talk to us about? Oh, you know, he talked to him about how to work the ultimate weapon. About the agony being unable to do... oh, what, you're saying you're immortal now? Make a piece of double and gets the developer. It's like the... I mean, to be fair, as his actions are still more favorable than yours. Causality surmise influences more than wild Pokemon guarantee. The city built for humans to become a place of harmony for these wild creatures where the humans have no place. We separated Pokemon into different areas once more. Yeah, it's like this whole thing doesn't work. It's right to keep each other at arm's length with the whole... well, I've been saying this whole time. It's like they're saying, oh, maybe we shouldn't have the wild zones and just have all the Pokemon wreak havoc around the place. Could you imagine just all the alpha Pokemon in Zone 20 just running havoc in the city? In those places. Love L sitting there like Miles. I made a mistake. We'll find another... yeah, another way, by basically just reverting it to how it was back in X and Y. Hopefully. Alright, Pokelizer in his lab, more memory returned. So, you remember that you were a monster. You remember how you tried to kill everyone. Oh, he's gonna tell us about the Legendaries. So, the one that gives and the one that's obviously referring to Xerneas and Yveltal. The tree of life and the cocoon of destruction. He's like, the one that gives. It's like they're trying to be all vague and poetic about it, even though it's obvious what he's referring to. This is like the first time we've been able to actually capture a Xerneas since X and Y, and seeing just how horrific its abilities can be with Geomancy. Princess going in the background is generic protect music playing, which fits the A sleeping every 3 seconds. Oh no. Leave the rest of find the two. Right. So this is what we're gonna be doing. This is what we're gonna be doing by the looks of it. Just trying to find Xerneas. You played and have fun? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The guy was trying to win a cryptic old man contest. Okay, leader, you're trying at the very least. Points for trying. Didn't give you much to go. Well, I guess we gotta go back to Nouveau and just follow these breadcrumbs. You mean Xerneas? No, I always called it Xerneas, given that it's basically going off of Organization 13 logic here. Or would it be Xerneas? Xerneas sounds more cursed, to be honest. Whatever. Let's just let's go see what's let's see what's going on at Cafe Nouveau again. Hello again. I reckon you're sick and tired of seeing me by now. You here for another nasty drink? I already got my wine, thank you very much. I'm here for more business. Candid in your sales pick. Yes, I want... is it just gonna be the case that we can only go for one? Some direct lifetime to a clothing shop has been a horrible villain. At least he's doesn't even have that anymore. Yeah, just... Again, it really feels as though he tried to just steal all of Az's entire flow beat for beat. Yes, we're speaking of Yveltal and Xerneas, implying that going by Nintendo logic, where Y comes before X. Well, they're still around apparently, because we're going off the impression that I didn't catch either of them in X and Y, even though it was mandatory. Yep. Going back to Corsica, just being flung all around the universe at this point. It's like going back and forward and forward and backward and forward and back and then 1 foot forward. Noivern, I can't believe you've done this to me. Why have you done this? Why have you... Give me a second. I can't believe you've done this, Noivern. I can't believe you've done this. If I could just wrestle myself back. There we go. There we go. Alright, Donut, we were just, I was just trolling Noivern a little bit. Anyways, that just means, once again, I don't have to do the DLC anymore. I'll check your dear. From Grisham that we should be another day, another time of inconvenience by bring. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Detecting some sort of flying object approaching. Oh, so Olians? Is it like oh, it's a Veltol. Of course it's a Veltol. No, even it says gullible on the ceiling. So, wait, are they saying that, according to this, Pokemon Y is the canonical version, since it's saying that Yveltal was the one they hooked up to the ultimate weapon? Energy contain it, including form Malva. Oh yeah, Malva. I'm surprised she hasn't been in this game at all, honestly. I would have thought I would have run across her. Would have thought those oh yes, you mean me. You mean me. I was there. I was there. I caught Xerneas. I beat up Lysander using Xerneas. Alright, what's it got to do with it? Device to use to train some of the team members. Oh, it's a battle sim. Fully recreate Pokemon using holotech. This seems like kind of revolutionary tech. Like, you could basically use this as an excuse to basically just have pre-made teams for competitive, couldn't you? Okay, so specifically VTuber, Holucha, and Tyranitar. Just specifically those three for some reason. The Rogue Mega Evolution Simulator 3000! It really is just like we're back in the 90s with this sort of writing. It's Coke. He's arrived, and apparently he thinks I'm pretty strong. Alright, let's go downstairs, so... Reward matches. Challenges ticket, more Infinite Battle Royale. Alright, let's go downstairs. Let's go VTuber first. Can we fight? I hear you're pretty strong. I wonder how... Oh, and I guess we're going for the rematch against VTuber, which is funny considering the video that I put out a little bit earlier today. My first instance of actually editing a video. Unfortunately, Naveen isn't here to save me now, so I am royally boned. Guess I'm just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Level 70, though, so... I am wondering... Can I just do this without having to Mega-Evolve? Yeah, that's like the next best thing, right? You know, Naveen isn't here, so we just have to make do. Just hit him with everything you got. And that's still doing pretty hefty damage, all things considered. Oh, and once again, he's still... Yep, attack patterns are still the same. Sif, get out of the puddles. Don't mind me, just running around trying to get stuff. Oh, I can actually go in here and use items, so... You should just beat him up, no Pokemon. I mean, I would if I could. Look at that, already basically at half health. I mean, I know I had to use a healing item right there, but shush. I can still move during the enrage. All right, let's keep going. Oh no, what could he possibly be doing in this instance? Oh, it's just the exact same stuff. You know how this goes. You know how this goes. Just casually walk around the edge. Now do it again. Wait, can I just keep her in the ball whilst I just wait for Psyshock to charge up again? Wait a minute. Oh, that is how it works. Use LB. I don't have Limit Break. I mean, technically that's Mega Evolution, but unfortunately Sif doesn't have it on her at the moment. Alright. See you later, VTuber. Oh, he's still not dead. Okay. Just give it a sec. Give it a sec. Damn! Just flung Sif all the way across the field like that. It's just Mega Evolution is just your burst rotation. That's one way of putting it. All right, let's go Holucha next. Let's go Holucha. At the very least, I have a better matchup against this one. And technically, it's funny, it's just all three of these Pokemon are weak to God of War. Is that like a coincidence, or is it just a matter of the order I chose them in? It seems kind of arbitrary, though. Whatever though, it's just like, I have multiple super effective moves, you don't have a prayer. Allow me to charge up my super moves real quick. Just how much damage am I gonna be able to do here? Oh, Time to run. Oh, never mind. Well, look at that. I just stunned him right out of his... Oh. Well, it didn't really do anything. Alright, fall back for now. Oh, he's charging up. What's he gonna do? Oh, he just, really just going to the middle of the stage with that. I would have expected better from you. Whatever, though. Just give me more of those orbs. I just feel as though I'm just straight up bullying this man at this point. Zygarde is even a comparable size to him. He's not even able to move. Okay, that's 2 down, I suppose. You know, I kind of want to switch things up a little bit for this next round. I want to go with something a little bit different. 1 Pokemon remaining. Let's go T-Tar. At least fairly certain I could just bring the Blast out into this one. Honestly, this whole basically parts of the post-game really sort of reminds me of that part in Sword and Shield's post-game, where you just arbitrarily are forced to fight all of these rogue Gigantamax Pokemon again. I'll teach you the ways of punching Pokemon in the face. Well, I think I might take you up on that, because I think it's about high time I learned that after getting punched by so many other Shadow Pokemon and whatnot. It feels like it's something that's long overdue. Also, just probably should save up the energy in order to get Big Chief. We're nearly there. Once again, not focusing on the enemy that's in front of him. Alright. Master Chief Mega Evolve 2! BFG Master Chief! Let's go. Don't you run away from him. Don't you run away. What the fluff are you... Oh, that's a sand pit. Oh, I forgot he does multiples of those. I mean, whatever, Blastoise is still doing fine. He's level 83. You know, this is fine. Everything's going great. He's almost at half health already. He is at half health already. Get back here, Blast. And get back in there. I will admit, this particular setup I found for Blastoise is still kind of funny, just how often he just goes forward and backwards and forward and backwards and then forward and back and then 1 foot forward. Oh, Blast is about to die, I just realized. Let's switch to Hippo next. Honestly, I'm not sure why I didn't opt for Hippo in the first place. He can heal. And has this cool beam laser attack. And again has the power to heal. Yeah, it really just feels as though for these fights, Hippo really is the best choice of the bunch, which is funny given how I chose Chikorita / Mega specifically because it was the worst starter historically. And now it's like actually putting in some good work. Don't run all the way over here. Okay, nearly there. Okay, let's do this again. Wait, why does it feel as though T-Tar is just teleporting all around the map? The way he yeah, he is just straight up teleporting by the looks of it. I mean, not that it matters though, he's about to fall out anyways. It's all over for you, sir. There we go, job done. Now, there could be a cool Pokemon that uses similar exhibit to the cruise chase, a big humanoid that turns into a ship. I mean, I guess technically, I'm not sure if Phalanx counts in that regard. Even if they were... Yes, on my own, as if that wasn't pretty much already the case. Ring, 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 phone call. It's like, oh yes, everybody should be put on high alert. Death has entered the server. Okay, appears to be on the roof of Galerie de Lune. Basically being able to absorb life force, because I remember that being pretty metal back in the Diancie movie. The fact that just Yveltal just straight up killed Ash and everybody else. At least I'm fairly certain it killed Ash. Maybe it killed Pikachu instead. I don't remember. It's been a while since I saw Diancie in the Cocoon of Destruction. Whatever, though. Let's, I think you can probably hear the birds also outside. Possibly heralding the fact that death approaches. Alright, Galerie de Lune all the way... Oh. One that takes. I guess we'll go for Yveltal first. Seems kind of arbitrary that just put me on the Yveltal quest first. Thanks to binge the Pokemon anime again. I hope you have like a year for that. I hope you have like a year. Also, out of curiosity, would it be in English or Japanese? Yep, everybody's still at full health, so now I just have to find a... Oh, and this weather could be an omen. Oh. Like, arbitrarily, you have to ensure the battle zone is here. You're gonna start with yourself in black and white and Japanese, English version of the bottle. I mean, well, yes. Yes, definitely, but me, personally, I still can't help but find a little bit of a, I guess you can say I still find the 4Kids era of the show a little bit of guilty pleasure. Just a lot of the jokes in there still put a smile to my face. Let's just go with that. Hurry up. Okay, I guess we're going with Yveltal first. Just casually just up on the dome. I mean, hopefully this shouldn't be too much of a problem. I have Lady Sif. Also, wait, is there just... What is this over here, which I just so happen to miss? Oh, another EXP candy. Let's just use all these. Let's just use all of these. There we go, level 82. Probably should use all the rest of these on you. Turska, because you feel it's sort of been neglecting you a little bit. You know, you are going to be the one that stays in this game after all, when all is said and done. Not even sure, but from Gen 4 onwards, it's kind of just... Yeah, I kind of get that. I think it's mostly just, the 4Kids era, which, sort of adds a little bit of a charm to the dub. As opposed to nowadays, where it just plays it, more sort of straight. I feel, or more so just like a preschool show. In the case of Horizons. And the, let's see, investigates on... Look at the textures on this thing, man. It's like something straight out of the PlayStation 2. It's just getting a Cinderace and calling it Vex. I remember Skull Bunny ain't even in this game. I mean, I do have a couple of shiny Cinderaces from all of a sudden I just teleported straight behind the chimney. Yeah, I have a couple of spare shiny Cinderaces from Scarlet and Violet. Well, there it is. There's just Yveltal just casually hanging out on the glass dome. And not necessarily getting the whole, basically Pokemon Grim Reaper essence from him, though, so, let's just get this over with. Maybe Voltol just sits on the roof like... Yeah! Still kind of weird, honestly. Detective Voltol's life force. Why does a Pokemon that represents death have a life force? Wouldn't it be a death force? Or you... Would Yveltal technically be classified as undead? I mean, you got a cat... Yep, don't have a choice. I mean, to be fair, Xerneas and Yveltal have, like, insanely high catch rates, so there shouldn't be a problem. Also, we get to hear that awesome legendary music again. There it is, pretty much unchanged. Level 75, not that it matters. Okay, still has a fair bit of health. Look at all the super effective moves I can just throw at him. Let's see, we want do we not have any Hyper Balls for this? This is intolerable. Nope, not getting off that Oblivion Wing. And to be fair... No, that's about what I thought. Looks like I'm gonna have to go and buy some more Hyper Balls. In bland areas like this, per the generic... Yeah. Yeah, I do definitely find the choice to just have them out in the open like this, just to be a, genuinely weird choice. It's like the music is all there, and I remember just how psychedelic the battle arenas were in X and Y. This just seems so much of a downgrade by comparison. Anyways, I need to go and get some Hyper Balls. Yes, I killed Death. Now no one will ever die again. It's just like the end of Sonic Frontiers, where Death is basically dead, and now nobody can die, I guess. Try figuring that one out. Okay, let's just see. I'm fairly certain I have... Yep, big nuggets. Damn proud of you, son. Okay, let's see. Hyper Balls. I think 50 should be enough, right? I mean, I did make a habit of catching legendaries and Pokeballs back in the days of, like, Gen 7, but nowadays it's more so just, I'd rather just get it over with, to be honest. It's like, why make things unnecessarily difficult for yourself? It's like, it was a point of pride back in the day, but now it's just like, I have stuff to do, and would rather be, it's like, I'm old now. I got stuff that's awesome is taking up my time. I'd rather just have this not take up my time. Catch a Voltol and a Beast Ball. Like, oh yeah, I do have an Ultra Ball, don't I? Also, yeah, just, do you mind? I'm in the middle of something here. I was just pointing out how Spritzy and Cottony are just... Not Cottony. Where's the Cotton Candy Man? The Candy Man who can... Yeah, this one, Slurpuff. Slurpuff and Spritzy. They're just here to taunt them, to rub it in my face the fact that I don't got anybody to trade with. Alright, let's get this over with. Round 2. Yep, it's as though my first round with him never happened. The game and online, if you never need to train in Evolved stuff. Much appreciated, Pexy. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe, but once this is all over. You know, Machoke wanted to evolve. Yeah, that's fair. I'm kind of surprised you can't get, like, an Alpha Machamp here. I mean, maybe you can in Area 20, but I haven't seen one. Also, yeah, we should probably take a little bit of a whirlwind tour around Area 20, because I do kind of like it. A little bit. Alright, just one more hit should do it. Alright, get in for real this time, sunshine. There we go. Death has been contained. Oh, you just straight up teleported behind me again. Alpha Machamp would be awesome. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, fairly soon you can get one of those in Legends Arceus. I mean, I did. Serious battle against our friend here. Oh. So it's like now you want me to fight you with death in my hands. You know this isn't gonna end well, right? Not full of drugs. Okay, so that's a Veltol. A Veltol is now in the bag. Meaning now we gotta go and find Xerneas. Eventually. Oh, hey, Ralts. He just casually just like sat here, just like it's like the miracle of life. Veltol has disappeared, and all of a sudden the Ralts has appeared in his place. What do they mean by this? It's a silly thing, but I kind of wish you'd see NPCs around Lumios with the Team Flare hair just to show what happened with them Myriad goons moving on with their lives. I mean, that would be cool, but I'm fairly certain they made the point that Team Flare was arrested and ostracized. Anyways, let's have a look at Area 20. Xerneas. So yeah, this is Area 20. Clement's house is basically just turned into a massive conservatory. I still am a little bit worried about this place, just... You know, it's gonna rust over, parts of it are gonna collapse, and this whole place is just gonna end up like a smashed, rubbled ruin, and all the Pokemon are gonna get hurt. At least, the very least you could do is just disassemble this thing, you know, maybe put a memorial in the center, and just have this be like a big conservation area, because I will admit, some particular areas of this part, like generally this half with the river, it does admittedly look kind of nice. Also, you can get Totodiles here. This is where you get all the starters, and there's just Gardevoirs casually roaming around, so obviously it would be my favorite wild zone. Returning home and just being flabbergasted at the state of... Oh yeah, and Bulbasaur's here as well. Yeah, just Clement is just not going to be happy about what's happened to his gem. And you're gonna wonder if he's just going to do something similar to what happened with Blaine, where he had to move out of Cinema Gym because of the whole volcano thing. Also, yeah, just big Alpha Hippowdon as well. It's a shame I don't think there's much reason to actually use Hippowdon here, because obviously, no Sandstream. Oh, and there's just casually Squirtles just hiding it. This is a nice place. It's a nice little place, all things considered, so... Still think it would be better if they got rid of this thing. You know, it's like... You may as well go all the way, you know? You basically completely ruined a national monument, so you may as well just ditch it, but... I mean, it wouldn't be Paris at that point then, wouldn't it? Anyways, let's go see Mabel. Let's go see Mabel. I'm sorry I haven't had time to fill out your to-do list. People are probably understating how bad this will be the Kalos tour. Yeah, exactly. It's like, who in their right mind is going to want to live here now? With the streets all full of just... It's like, that's the main thing, right? That's the main thing. I've been harping on about how just having wild Pokemon roaming the streets is going to be a bad idea. Tourism is just going to completely die in that case. And it's like, where are you going to get your money in order to keep the city up and running? This whole thing is just, again, just going to turn into a ghost town at some point. Oh yeah, and we also... Fossils, we already got that, so... Let's go see Mabel. Let's go see Mabel. Enough fooling around. I see she's still in a good mood. Throwing even more budget at the wild zones, even that because now they're hit with it. Okay, so Kalos clenching their fists and that Galar got another win on them again. It's like, well, at the very least, they're at least acknowledging that, yeah, the tourism thing is going to be a big, gonna be hit pretty big, but, well, I guess if the wild zones are hit with the tourists, I at the very least can give them that, though. Can't we handle that without more fun? Doesn't mean over threats. The signs, the truth is out there. The truth is out there. Alright, let's go. Hello, Auntie Mabel. What do you want? The finest research. I've just been doing stuff on my own time. I haven't been doing this for you. This is something pretty annoying. Well, Lysander did mention something. He did mention a little small thing. Still can't escape my back. Well, yeah. Well, at least you're trying to do some good in the world with this whole community service thing. Yep, Xerneas. Know a bit about the two since I tried the hand of capturing them, but oh. So trying to hand it in to... Yeah, I'm led to assume at this point that Y version is the version that is canonical to this game, so it's like, yes, Lysander basically just tried to kill everybody. Yes, areas bathed in Xerneas' life energy. Strange alpha Pokemon, huh? I wonder what this could mean. Well, I got more alphas to go beat up, right? I'll capture... Oh, I can capture these. So it's not like they're just, simulations this time. I realize this is the perfect time to give, Kalos or Serena the trainer red treatment. I mean, you'd think. Unfortunately, they're all too busy being, gotcha prizes in Pokemon Masters EX, so... Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that isn't... Again, just another missed opportunity by the looks of it, but... I mean, I've been harping a lot on Game Freak this whole time, but... I will say at the very least, let's see. The one that gives. Oh, nice. Just... don't give us any indication as to what alpha Pokemon I need to be capturing. Whatever, I guess we'll go back to Area 20. The mobile game with more voice acting than every mainline game. See, I don't get that either. It's like they give voice acting in the mobile game, but don't put it in the mainline games. What's wrong with them? What is wrong with all of you? Why is this series the way that it is? Oh, hey Lucario. I mean, I will say this at the very least. As much as I harp on them, I wouldn't say they're the worst game developers in the entire industry. Because at the very least, they have a track record of actually putting out decent games once upon a time. It's like they have some good games on their resume, even if it has been a long time. There's more than can be said for a certain free industries, though, because that's sort of been on my mind a little bit. Get out of here, Lucario. Because, like, Game Freak / the Pokemon Company at least have a couple of good games under their belt. 343 has nothing. It's like... They only exist to make Halo games, and at that point, their entire output has been divisive at best. Games are still fun, even if the quality goes down. Yeah, at least there's still some stuff that seems redeemable here. At least more so compared to Halo. Also, I can't help but feel that just taking on two of these big alphas at once was a bit of a mistake. Get in the ball, Florges. Get in the ball, Lucario. Not looking forward to Halo C with the fans. I still don't get why they did that either, though. Like, it's a single-player first-person shooter game. Why would you ever... Just why? Why would you do that? It's like, it makes absolute negative sense. Aside from just money, I suppose. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm probably not even gonna bother with, Campaign Evolved, honestly. It seems like there's no point. Oh. Oh, it's just, Lucario, I think, is just sort of stood there. Lucario, make up your mind, please. Make up your mind. Do you want to fight me or not? That's what I thought. So, yeah, still need to figure out what this whole, poor lost boy. That's one way of putting it. So let's see if I can find out more about, where I specifically need to go in order to follow up on this quest. Because we don't want to be here all day. Let's have a look-see. Okay, so I think, according to this, we need to go to Wild Zone 3 first. Let's go have a look over there. Probably gonna skip it, eventually try one multiplayer experience they put out. Yeah, I think most people are gonna do that as well, but then again... Yeah, that looks unusual. Just a Steelix casually just hanging out in the middle of the park. It's like, if Infinite has anything to go by, then that's probably a rabbit hole I do not want to go down. It's probably just going to be like, me giving up on Destiny 2 all over again. It sort of reminds me of that whole experience a lot, where I had a generally unpleasant experience, all things considered, with Destiny 1, and just figured that Destiny 2 was a good sort of out point. Oh, I just got myself a free Steelix, nice. Alright, let's see where we gotta go next. Wild Zone 5. Okay. Let's see what we can find in here. Gotta go over to the west side. A little bit annoying that they don't just give you a sort of a hint as to where you need to go first. Maybe it's just I need to talk to Mabel about that. I don't know. It's like, even back in sort of Emerald, it's like, when you were going off to catch Gordon and Kyogre, it's like, oh hey, maybe you should check around this route, see what you can find. Whereas here, it's like you get nothing. Yeah, that looks out of the ordinary. Something tells me it's time for another mirror match. Let's see if we can catch this one as well. Level 70, though. Oh, Lord. Yes, the cool boy. And I feel as though a lot more people would be into Gallade if you could actually get some girl ones. Maybe it's just me. Also, just generally, all things considered, I feel as though... I generally feel as though I have a lot more... There we go, got myself a Gallade. Yeah, generally speaking, I tend to prefer just Gardevoir, honestly. In terms of its moveset. Maybe I need to give Gallade a proper try at some point. Okay, so Wild Zone 9 next. Gotta heal up for... Oh, there seems to be something going on over here. Like boy Gardevoirs, I agree, it would be cool to have it. Yeah, exactly. I imagine that Gallade would be a lot more popular if that were the case. Even if its legs are basically spring onions. You again. Is this just the case that you want to fight me? Yep. Oh, side mission 117, speaking of which. You getting an itch out of playing Sword and Shield recently? Don't know why. I don't know why either. It just seems like unnecessarily suffering, honestly. Yeah, let's just fight. I'm imagining a fair few of these side quest battles are going to be not much different compared to the rest of them. There's my champ. Let's get ready to rumble. Level 63. That's about what I expected. I feel as though I haven't really been giving much credit to the music here as well. It's like... That's another point of contention I have to give against Free for Free. The fact that... Admittedly, I'm not too big a fan of a lot of their music, just... Maybe it's just not fair to really compare it to the classic Halo soundtrack, but generally speaking, I feel as though it's not as strong, all things considered. Lots of the time it feels a bit more generic. Like, especially with Halo Infinite's case, where a lot of the soundtrack, at least in the multiplayer, sounds like something sounds like samples you'd hear in an Imagine Dragons song. Region's cool, Dynamac's favorite mechanic, and Milo was cute. Yeah, I could definitely see you being into Milo. Dynamax, though, just feels more sort of, just trying to find some sort of middle ground between Mega Evolutions and Z moves, and... I don't know, I just find it a little bit more uninspired compared to the others. I mean, a fair few of the new Megas here aren't exactly that great, but... I don't know, just... Maybe just me, but Dynamax, at least in terms of concept, or just big Pokemon, just feels a lot more uninspired to me. I've grown stronger. I mean, technically I've grown stronger, it's just that you're going up against me. My gosh, she's going into self-doubt. Oh, hello. Just inexplicably, just a bunch of Alpha Pangaros. Oh. Going out of the way to... See, this is the problem. You got these violent Pokemon just roaming the streets, avoiding the wild. So this is a problem. Gym battles felt really... Yeah, I could definitely tell that, though. Again, it sort of feeds into the whole stigmata of the Britain, where the only things that we have are curry and football. Who knows, maybe I'll even get to fight... Maybe I'll even get to catch one of these Pangaros. That'd be nice. I mean, they're quad weak to Furry, so this isn't going to take very long at all. Go get him. A low 65 as well. Probably should have healed before this. Oh, I don't even get a chance to catch him. That's a shame. Alright, just shoot him from afar. Not sure what I was expecting, to be honest. It's like, oh, they're all so cute and now they're sleepy, even though they tried to beat up people. And they're gonna go and roam the streets once more. Shame you can't catch... Yeah, it is a shame. They can barely even fit through a lot of the passageways as well. It's like a lot of the infrastructure is just gonna end up damaged because of events like these. It's like, oh wait, he was gonna try and fight the Pangaros, wasn't he? Oh, they're going this round. I mean, it would have been funny. It was just like, man, I was gonna fight this Pangoro myself. Jose, you fool. No, it's like, oh no, you're actually amazing because... It would have been funny. Whatever, we're done here. Now I gotta go and find some more Pangaros to beat up, I think. Look at that, everybody's just inexplicably back. Oh, they actually didn't heal me after a fight for once. It's like you can sort of tell we're in the post-game. It's like, well, story's over, so you're basically on your own, kid. Really some there should be it. Yep, there we go, 92. Soon you'll get to level 100, and then I could just, put you into champions, I suppose. 84. Because at least that's the plan. His outfit being the only good part of the DLC. What, you don't like Jasim's outfit? Okay, World Zone 9. Let's get this over with. I feel I'm gonna need some more wine for this. Ugh. Okay. Time to go and find whatever rogue Alva is around here. I'm sure it wouldn't be too difficult to find. He's gonna be pretty big. That's not the one I'm looking for. That looks like the one I'm looking for. That one looks out of place. Is there no way there we go. Just gotta go all the way around. All the way around. Jasim evil. Yeah, that... Wait, this is not how you're supposed to pronounce Jacinth? This is cool. This is the only way to give trailer an inch of definition, which... Ah. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. That explains a lot. Also, Are you, What do you expect to do? What damage do you expect Ice Fang to do from this distance? What is wrong with you, Minetric? You used to be cool. Alright, let's... Well, look at that, another Pangaro. And now he's just knocked out. That didn't take too long. Okay. Oh, more walls here as well. So, complete Mabel's research task with the enormous owl Pokemon and find out what her analyses reveals. Look at that. We get a whole level for our troubles. Look at that. So, if we go in here, that means we finally get access to World of Warcraft. Nice. Only a little bit left until I get the shiny charm. Just trivialize a lot of this. I mean... At this rate, I probably just could have just another Shalfa God of War in this game, but I'm not sure why I'd want to torture a Shalfa God of War with such treatment. Anyways, let's go see how Mabel's doing. As I pour myself out the last of the summer wine. Well, last of the winter wine, more specifically. Still just a little bit left in the glass. And there we go. I spilled wine all over my setup. Fantastic. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to go and get some stuff to clean this up. There we go, there we go. Thank you for pointing that out so quickly. Yes, 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 yes. I've cleaned up the worst of it. Cleaned up the worst of it. And I was about to say, fun fact, a very similar spillage incident happened with my old MacBook, and that basically killed it. Everything all good? Yeah. Yeah, just have a whole bunch of wine spilt all over my trousers, so that's gonna be fun to explain. Alright, I got your researches, and you made me and lost a great bit of wine in the process. Like, the data, they're saying that they're all 70. Yep, beyond a doubt drawing close to Lumios. In further crisis with the tower. Again, it's like this whole thing wouldn't have happened if Lysander just decided to be normal. And not become a JRPG villain. Okay, Wild Zone 11. Let's head there right away. And thankfully, hopefully we shouldn't have any more issues given I'm basically all out of wine now. I mean, I do have a glass of water on standby, but it's situated in a way that this shouldn't be nearly as big of a problem. Also, worried that this a lot of wine might have spilled into the USB port, which my mic is connected to, so I'm gonna have to, you know, let's be on the lookout to see if my mic starts malfunctioning at any point. Also, I just realized I'm on the wrong side of the thing. It would be nice if there was a way for you to actually cross over, but alright, I guess we'll just... Guess I'll just go the long way around. It's like you can't hit what ain't there, numbnuts. Complaints about all the redevelopment code, Noah. Yep, that's politics. I spilled protein on my laptop, and I just shut off immediately and cleaned out after a few hours. Yeah. Unfortunately, my MacBook wasn't so lucky. Just water spilled on it and it just immediately shorted out. It's like I've had that one for years. It's heartbreaking, honestly. I don't know. This place seems to be pretty lively. Seems like the sort of place Xerneas would show up at. Speaking of which, I'm here to dominate the meta once again. I still don't get why they had to do the whole sort of definition thing between him having his rainbow horns and then just the blue horns. It just... I don't think Yveltal had anything of that sort of detail. It just sort of feels like a bit of an afterthought. At least with regards to Yveltal. Anyways, let's fight Xerneas. There isn't just his blue setup until he hits his rainbow setup later. Alright, let's get this over with, big guy. There we go. There's the rainbow horns I'm more familiar with. Again, just seems like a fairly, mundane place to be having this sort of fight. I mean, to be fair, it's probably going to be a bit more even, considering I don't have type advantage. Then again, neither does he. Okay, never mind, he has Mega Horn. Don't Psyduck spawn it? I'm pretty sure they do. Alright, Hippo. 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 There we go. Ow. It's like, why would you aim for me and not the Meganium? Why? Oh, there we go. There's the Geomancy. Didn't even need to knock you out. Again, Xerneas and Yveltal have notoriously high catch rates. Cancel them. It's just in Xerneas hates femboys, cancel them. Yeah, he really just seemed to be out to my blood there for a sec. So wait, they basically just found both Xerneas and Yveltal? It's like, then in which case, which version is canonical, or is it just they just used both? Forbidden from traveling without freely leaving Lumios. Yeah, that's the one freedom I will always have over you by the looks of it. I mean, I'm hoping at the very least things will start to quiet down now. It's like some semblance of Lumios may finally be preserved. I mean, one can hope. Whatever, that's Xerneas. Which, it's obvious what comes next now, right? Almost getting killed to death by a McClauncher. That's what comes next. So let's see, what's next? So, more Infinite Czar Royale, which I think is just constantly on repeat. Let's see what's next. At least I'm fairly certain that something else crops up now if we've done both of these. Yeah, I think it's just the case that we just have to fall back to back to the hotel as always. The thing I wish Pokemon games had was the ability to bring over your training from previous game and get wipers, like feeling that we started to. Yeah. I mean, that's sort of something that I've, a lot of us just sort of take for granted at this point, but it would definitely be a nice, sort of thing. You could have a it's like the whole thing is like, growing up and having all your partner Pokemon grow up alongside you. I'm fairly certain, just forming these long-lasting bonds with Pokemon, which is why we have stuff like, you know, Bank and Home, and being able to transfer Pokemon all the way up from, you know, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire back in 2003, all the way back up to, you know, Diamond and Pearl, then Black and White, then X and Y, just... I'm fairly certain I still have my starting Blaziken from my first playthrough Ruby and Sapphire, just languishing forever in Pokemon Bank. What is your deal, ma'am? Can I help you? Oh, you're just battling, yeah, just more self-healing. Reminds you a little bit of 2014, you played the old version of the story, it's like different to accommodate players to start. Yeah, I always thought that was a cool little detail. Alright, let's fight. It's like, for once, we actually get to battle Nurse Joy, even though this isn't Nurse Joy. It's like all the nurses actually have names here. Fancy that. I just realized a lot of them just have the same sort of battle pose, don't they? Heliolisk. Interesting choice. I would have... Oh wait, Chansey isn't in this game, is it? Alright, good luck healing from this. Oh, and Roserade as well. Oh, you shouldn't have. It's like good. Bien, she's called. Yeah, apparently. Apparently, they just have people here just called good. Like, good flavor. Oh, Avalok. Finally, some of them might withstand some hits. Never mind. It's like, you claim to be all about self-healing. You couldn't even survive a single attack. Kinda feel bad, to be honest. Next. Heal. Oh, heal. Well, I will at the very least say the writing here I feel can be quite humorous at some points. Okay, go. Oh, there we go. There's the lucky egg. I can just put that on Ziff and just get this over with faster. There we go. Let's just help speed things along, why don't we? Where's the egg? Where's the egg? You will give me an egg! Gotta hop out the usual stuff. Alright, take care, Bexy. I think we should, well, we'll be catching Zygarde shortly, so hopefully after that we can just focus primarily on side quests for the rest of the stream. You know, just sort of, you know, maybe getting Lady Sif to level 100 may be a good end of stream goal. Anyways, back to the hotel. Oh. Yeah, there you are. So, did your left eye actually work, or are you just keeping it closed just to look cool? Correct access. Ah, as opposed to in the anime where it just straight up obliterated you. Like, oh, finally! Finally I get to fight you properly. Alright then, let's see what you got. Prepared? Yes, I'm prepared. I'm prepared to be the one that punishes you. Again. You know, just open your left eye for 1 second. Oh. Right, he has cataracts now, I see. So that's the whole deal. Yeah, we'll definitely say this Team Flare remix is quite nice. Sort of seems reminiscent of Kingdom Hearts, honestly. Though again, definitely not befitting our surroundings, to say the least. It's like, we'll definitely get the game this. The music has been on point so far. Music's been great. Which is, again, as another thing that I will definitely give Game Freak over 343 Industries. It's at no point tried to insult the player base. It's like, yeah, they do a lot of questionable business decisions, but it's not like they straight up insulted those who questioned them in the meantime, just like with what happened with Halo 5's Rec Pack, where it's like, everybody was concerned about how it would basically make Halo 5 Warzone pay to win, and they were just like, shut up, nerds, grown-ups are talking! And then they just... And then everybody who had concerns just ended up being proved absolutely 100% correct. Just, I don't get why anyone would willingly defend 343 Industries. At least by comparison, the Pokemon Company... Oh, he still has his ring in his pocket. Yep, still has his Gyarados, even though Mega Pyro should have been his main. Once again, meeting power with power, possibly for the last time this time around. Level 80. Oh. Right. I can see a little bit of a problem here. Chico, I'm resorting to you here. Oh. Fine, well, I'll meet you with my own Gyarados. What do you think of that? Yeah, it's like we've actually found a battle which is somewhat tough for once. Who would have thunk it? Well, it's still one anyway, so it's like... I mean, that fight was pretty good. That fight was pretty good. Yes, a group of children. You mean me? I was one of those children. I mean, I wasn't a child, but yeah, I was there. Understand? Then perhaps I would never. Yeah, if you actually tried, you actually starting to feel bad about it. Think you may need to atone for your crimes somewhat. Oh, and he's still here. Have I proven myself worthy to you yet? Guess we're just gonna end this where it all began by the looks of it. Fine by me. To the plate, back to where it all began. Obviously, I still need to do a little bit of healing from that. It's like they just gave you a bunch of heals left and rights in the main story, and now we're in the post game. It's like, nope, no healing for you. You should have actually. I kind of wish this was a thing. At least there was a fair bit more sort of balance between just the main game and the post game here, which just feels so lopsided with how it just hands out heals constantly. Where it's like in the main game it was like getting healed every like 5 minutes, and whereas here it's like nothing. Anyways, back to Prism Tower. I suppose, considering this this whole place just takes place in a single city, it seems the most fitting place to end this whole thing. Yep, there he is, just sort of stuck in the middle with me. Let's do this. Will you yes, I will battle Zygarde. Let's see, does he have his own unique battle theme? Well, he has his own unique battle arena for once. Who would have thunk it? Oh, it's like Xerneas and Yveltal weren't good enough for a battle for the unique battleground, but Zygarde, ooh, he gets his own unique area. Also, yeah, he kind of hurts. Oh, so Moonblast also has a range to it, I see. That's it, just pour it on. Pour it on. Well, that dog can certainly move at the very least. You took out Turskit, you... How dare you! I'm gonna hit you with the Ice Beam next. Try powering this. There we go, 4 times damage. There we go, half health. Let's... Wait, is this just gonna be like an endurance test, I gotta wonder? Is this gonna be... It's like you beat me while I was in my... Well, I was at 10% power. Now here's me at 50%. Now here's me at 100%. Now here's me at 200%. Have fun. Yeah, let's just go Mega Blast. Why not? He's just chasing after him. I'm led to assume at the very least this is multiple phases. That's it. Hit him over the head with the Mega Blast. Okay. First phase down. I was like, sure, you beat me at 10% power. Now here's me at 12% power. Now I am Slugman. Still level 84, though. There we go. 50% power. And I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to Mega Evolve at any... or revive at any point. It really is just going to be one just sort of big endurance test. Or, you know, just me cheesing it with bounce. Okay. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Still aiming for me and not my Pokemon, though. I still don't get as to why. Also, behold, I am no longer weak to rock. But I'm still gonna die anyways. It's just gonna be the case that I'm still just gonna be left here with Hippo being the last man standing. It just still seems to be the recurring factor here. Hippo is the only is the survivor. Are you done? Again, where was this level of challenge in the base game? Where was this? Yeah, it generally feels as though I'm just going to be sticking with Hippo for the most part. I mean, it's definitely a lot more resilient at the very least. Get in there. No regrets. No, don't stick around, don't stick around, Hippo. He's gonna kill you. Thank you for giving me ample time to heal. Oh, hey, Headless. We're just dealing with the final boss, basically. Like, this is the most engaging. Like this stream has had like the most engaging fights I've had in this entire game so far. I'm not sure how to feel about it yet. That's it, get in there. Okay. Now it's time to fight him in his perfect form. And look at that, he even gets his own unique battle theme. How about that? Yes, he's going all out with his perfect form. But you can't just sidestep Dazzling Gleam like that. That's against the rules. Again, just taking, like, these massive solar beams point blank. Alright, now I mean business. He's just very slowly walking towards me. Yeah, I don't think Dazzling Gleam's gonna be all that useful here. There we go, get in there. Went to a different... What is he doing? Where you going, Zygarde? Oh, he's doing the thing. Ow. And I'm hoping there's a way that you can actually learn to avoid that. 'Cause that kind of sucks. That hurts. Now I'm out of Mega. I'm guessing it's just the case that you have to just sort of dodge at the right time. At the very least, Meganium is certainly holding his own. Again, just who I thought was originally just the most useless character, the useless starter, turns out to be the strongest of the oh. Hippo, no! Get him! Okay, he's at half. Heal. That's it, just stand perfectly still. There we go. Nearly up to full already. We are up to full. Okay, here we go again. And don't you do that corn foursome stuff on me again. That's right, just stay right where you are. Oh, don't do oh no, he's doing it again. Oh, there are parts of the arena which aren't affected, I see. This is like actually kind of tense, what the fluff? It's like, this is not what I was anticipating. I was just thinking this whole battle, this whole thing was just going to be kind of a cakewalk, but all of a sudden it just decided, nope, you're going into the deep end now, mother fluffer. And that being said, it's still a matter of just working out his plan. Honestly, this whole fight does sort of remind me of the Arceus fight in Legends Arceus as well, where it's like, he has some pretty intense patterns, but it's like once you get them down, it's like he doesn't have that many. Oh, here he goes again. Hippo, heal. Hippo! We're nearly there. There he goes. Now, is it the case that... Oh, gotta let it fly. Let's go with, yeah, let's just go with the standard. There we go. There's Zygarde. Pretty fun fights, honestly. I like that. Alright, now I have you as my pet dog, for which you will just languish forever in the PC. I hope this was worth it. Join forces with the... Yeah, until I throw him in the box. Hope for the future of this city, as I basically lord it over every single person in the Infinite Royale. There we go, there's the cube. I remember this from Sun and Moon, so you can use this to change him into his perfect form. Zygarde would change to perfect form, regardless, and then can Mega Evolve only when in complete form in order to don the Hat of Discipline. Oh, like Z-moves. It's like, remember the fact that Zygarde was in Sun and Moon? That was kind of weird, wasn't it? Oh, now you oh, so it's the case that now you have to go for the same 3,000 years. Oh, no, that's... The fact that you now have to walk the earth for 3,000 years seems like decent punishment enough to me. Is there something you want to do aside from, you know, kill everyone again? Create a more beautiful... Oh. Yeah, it's like he's learning nothing. Filling the material needs, now I know. As yes. He's doing the thing where it's like... When catch man fish, give fish. When teach man not fish, no fish. Man starve. Fish man gets. Eat while, then starve because no fish. Teach man fish, then fish for a little bit longer, and then still starve. When you fish, you fish. Create the world, which means we're probably gonna have to bump into him in future games, aren't we? And here I thought I'd finally be seeing the back of you. Yeah, get out of here. Hopefully this is the last I'll see of you, at least for a little bit. There we go, that's the last of the main missions, I think. Meaning, of course, we're basically done. Aside from just doing side quests, which, you know what, let's just get started. I feel that we can sort of wrap things up as we go along. And, you know, bring sort of final thoughts to the game. It's just... I can see what a lot of people say when they... Which, like, I'm fine, thank you. No, I'm good, thanks. So yeah, final thoughts. All things considered, it's weird, right? Because... At least performance-wise, this is still a considerable step up from Scarlet and Violet. But at the same time, it's like, at what cost? I mean, there's still the egregious amount of pop-in. I'm fairly certain there is no memory leakage as far as I am aware. But at the same time, it just feels as though there's a lot of stuff a game like this could have gone into, and yet just didn't. Just being confined to one singular city, I am also kind of curious, considering odds are that after this, the Legends games are probably going to be cancelled from here on out, so I'm wondering as to whether or not Legends elements will then subsequently end up in the main games, like the Alpha Pokemon, because I'm fairly certain there is still some stuff from the Legends games that people generally like. Again, such as Alpha Pokemon, just... Again, another essence to, addition to that, collectability, which everybody, is yearning for. Everybody likes a Shalfa. Okay, so is it like, do you want an Alpha Agrolog? I have one of those. Let's have, yeah, I have an Alpha Agrolog. Will this do? The big coffee table. Yep, this was definitely worth it. Just to see some models stacked up on another model. I'll post this on social... It's like, I don't know, it feels as though you should probably be looking for more out of life. But, I mean, I guess, nice that you're happy, I suppose. Now hopefully we'll find something more fulfilling. Oh, pictures go... Yep. That just was... I do gotta wonder what the Pokemon equivalent of social media is, because they don't specify. They don't specify as to whether it's like a bird app or a sky blue app or whatever. It's just... They don't specify in the slides. Ooh, more candies. I'll happily take those. Come on, let's see if we can get Sif to 100. Let's do this. 94. We're getting there. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the Stone Emporium. That seems like it would be a fairly interesting looking side quest. At least hopefully. Also, yeah, now there's like nothing stopping me from just buying up every single item of clothing in the store, which I'm fairly certain that some people have actually had to do in order to, in the process of trying to get enough bottle caps in order to actually get a competitive ready team in this game, which I'm not sure why you would, given that champions is around the... Oh look, it's the baboos. It's the baboos from Gold Silver. Oh, yes, incredibly powerful. The adorable babbies. Alright, fine. I'll go and beat up your babbies. I hope you're prepared. There's the size difference alone. Alright, let's see what you got. Are you trying to say it's the power of cuteness? Or is this one of those things where I'm about to be instantly overwhelmed by something unexpected? Whatever. Prepare thyself. Already. Well, there's 4 of them, so I'm sure this will be a more riveting fight. Surely. That's another one down. Okay, Iron Tail, that's a fairly potent move. That seems to be a decent choice. And Riolu, of course. Well, at least they have decent coverage at the very least, but... Again, not seeing how this... is the strength within, the cuteness and the determination. Even though I... overwhelmed all of them. Told not to make assumptions based on appearances, which, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Stereotypes exist for a reason. What have you got here? We got, quite a lot of milk. I suppose it's fitting considering babbies. Anyway, let's see what's going on at the Stone Emporium. Fairly certain I have enough to buy at least a couple of stones. At least a couple of mega stones. Let's have a look-see. So we can get... Charizardite X, Emborite, Feraligatite. That seems reasonable. Continue browsing, leave. Getting more and more points by the day. What about you, children? What do you want? The Despot Pokemon. What, they're really just trying to buy fossils? It's like, what did you... Well, obviously Tyrantrum. Like, who in their right mind would actually want an Aurorus? Well, if you're going that route... Oh, so we have to... Well, I guess that's what I'm gonna be doing off-stream. It's like... I get that there's some stuff here which is actually a little bit interesting, but at the same time it is annoying that you have to go out of your way to just get a specific Pokemon. I mean, it's just annoying in the fact that I'm not able to just do it right here and now. I mean, I'm sure I'll do it eventually, but for the time being, I'm just going to go on and do something else. I imagine a fair bit of this game feels a lot more empty if you don't have the DLC. Which, again, just a preface, not gonna be doing. What about you, sir? Skarmory? World Zone 17, Ferocious... Well, I already... Well, lucky me, I already got myself a Skarmory, sir, so I can just give you one. What do you think of that? Oh, we gotta go and find all the red things. Okay, game, whatever you say. Oh, it's the key. Oh, we gotta go and just get all the red things and hopefully just assume one of them is a Skarmory feather. Thankfully, I have invincibility for entering cutscenes, so, screw you, Pyroar. It's like, get out of the cutscene, damn it, we want to kill you. Chespin's, what does Chespin even do? Oh, Chespin is in this wild zone. Just very rare. Okay, so would it be this one? It's like, you're Ames, aren't you? Diggersby. It's like, surely you're not Ames, right? Don't mind me. Skarmory. Oh, I just really had to rub it in, didn't you? I have to specify, oh, it's a talent, as opposed to a wing. Don't mind me, fellas. Let's see what's in the bush. I'm guessing there's gonna be up on a rooftop. It's like, I know what this game is like, and it's like... Oh, there's more stuff down here. I mean, surely there's not going to be anything Skarmory related down here, right? Shiny Pebble. Livery Bead. Yeah, I think it's going to be up on a roof. Meanwhile, I'm just aggroing every single Pokemon in the Wild Zone. It's like, get out of the cutscene already! You're just making this so egregious. Okay, obviously it's not going to be in the most obvious of places. Rooftop it is. Power too bad, I'm on a ladder. You can't kill me whilst I'm up here. Here we go, up on the roof. Yep, I guess we're just gonna be doing this for a fair bit. Oh, it's an Alpha Klefki and an Alpha Mawile. Just all the Alphas up here. Like, surely this is... There we go, there's the Skarmory feather. And then you just casually teleport in behind me. Bolted pa... Yeah, sure, sure. Need to scare off the Skarmory. I mean, I'll happily catch it. I mean, Skarmory is cool and all. It's just a shame that it's still been basically made irrelevant because of Corviknight. Because, once again, power creep does not exist in Oh. Man, I don't even get to catch the Skarmory. What a rip-off. I have a lot of fondness for Skarmory. Skarmory's just like, I don't care what anyone else thinks. I don't like it. I don't care about your sob story. This is my feather. Oh, what? Fine, I guess, because apparently sob stories work on Pokemon. What a shame. Battle shopping. Oh yes, it's going to eat all of your food now. Hope you're ready. Get a metal cup for that. Nice. And now I'm constantly... But let's see. Yep. I'll just take this. Yoink. Ooh, big nugget. That was definitely worth it. Okay, let's see what more interesting side quests we can do around here. Again, most of these I'm probably just gonna do... Mostly just gonna do off-stream, so... Let's go this one next to Salil. I suppose it is kind of funny how we're just ending this basically how we always do with a lot of these streams, where I just feel as though I have the just sort of mandatory side quest segment at some point, and it's like, here we are doing it again. Oh, of course you're up on the rooftop. Can't make anything simple. Yeah, that's, I'm not sure why I'm not being, why I'm constantly being schooled by children in this game, all things. Just, I was having fun, damn it, I was complimenting you, and then you have to rub that on my face. Like, why do you have to taunt me constantly? I mean, again, it's definitely not as bad as 3 for 3, but it generally feels as though there is a semi-mocking sense to this game. Where is the side quest? It's just one of those that only appears at nighttime. It's like it should be down there, but it just isn't. Or is it just the case that I have to go in? Oh, it's the old building. Now I remember. Now I remember. Now it's just... There's something in here. It's this hipster-looking fella. Yes, I do, I remember. I used to... Oh, what, you worried about the ghost that's constantly hanging out in your rafters? Goodbye, Gengar. Oh, is this gonna be like Bye-Bye Butterfree? Oh, this one actually might have multiple parts to it. Quick, this might actually be interesting. Okay, let's go see if is... Where is Gwen? There is Gwen. Hello, Gwen. One condition... Oh. Once again, just going for back... Oh, you're still caught up on the fact that I beat up your girlfriend multiple times? I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but you know this is only gonna go one way, right? Again, I can't help but feel as though I've sort of really undersold the music this time around. Like, throughout this whole series. Is listening to... I'm fairly certain you can catch it on the mic, but I'm just saying, it all sounds damn good. And I suppose... Maybe it's just the coping part, but... Even though this game does sort of rub things in my face a little bit, doesn't feel nearly as malicious as the whole Wreck Pack thing from 343, if that makes sense. What is up with you constantly going for heal block? I mean, again, I'm at low health, but I mean, I can manage. Also, just gonna... I was gonna switch to Blastoise to this. Also, still find it weird that she does part of the YMCA dance before initiating her Mega Evolution. I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit real quick. Alright, let's do this. Now you're gonna regret every key mistake you've ever made in your life. Yes, seriously. It's like you fought to challenge me again, even though you've lost every single time. Again, I do kind of like her attitude. Cerulean lovers would rather roams. Is Gengar going back to the sewers again? Oh, Hotel Rich. Oh, that Gengar is basically dead. That Gengar is basically in the hands of Jacinth at this point. You're never gonna. It's all gonna be dolled up by the time we find it. You're not gonna be in for a good time, I'm afraid. Is that the wake-up call that me suffering from Crisis Core is probably what you're going through right now? I mean, to be fair, the Zygarde fight was pretty fun, alright? It's like, this game gets one. This game gets one good moment. And it's that. Okay, so let's see if we can find a Gargant somewhere around here. Should be around here some... Oh, it's just outside. Weird talking poetry guy in the naked edge. Oh, you mean you run into Mega Drive? You found Mega Drive? I know a lot of people tend not to be fond of that fella. Yeah, it's Mega Drive. That doesn't say Riches to me at all. Oh, he's a... That's not a Gengar, that's a Pumpkaboo. Right? Also, does that mean the Hotel Richissimi sign was basically a grave? Oh, we're gonna be basically just dragged all the way across the city. Secluded waterway. I'm imagining we're gonna be coming across basically a Jellicent or something. Let's have a look. Yep, all the way over here. Probably should heal up, actually. I don't know, it may be weird saying this, whilst I've definitely been ribbing into this game a fair bit with basically no regrets with regards to it, because there is a lot to critique. There is a lot to critique about this, but at the same... Oh. Well, I'm fairly certain I can just get rid of all this. Eventually. Again, would be nice if you could disable these cutscenes. And now I have to resummon Blastoise. Again, there is a lot to critique, but... I don't know, it may just be me, but I can't help but feel that I may still grow up ending up having a bit of a fondness towards this game, weirdly enough. Because again, this is the game that was being promoted all throughout my Japan trip. You know, going to all the various Pokemon centers, this was the game that was being promoted with this sort of music, so it's like, in that regard at the very least, it's probably going to stick with me a little bit. I mean, I was initially kind of bummed out that a game like this would be the game that would be connected most to my Japan trip, but at the same time, there is at the very least stuff, there is redeeming qualities at the very least. There's redeeming qualities. So it's not absolutely the worst thing ever. Maybe it's just me coping. Maybe it's just me being so blindly loyal to this series that I may end up actually playing Yep, that's a Shuppet. Yeah, I'm thinking I may end up at the very least trying Winds and Waves at some point. Possibly. Alright, third time. Galère de Lune. Oh, so my favorite close to always. Okay, so I guess he's getting on the train to leave. Who knows? Maybe we can catch him. Oh. I mixed it up. I thought they meant the Guerre de Lumios. I thought it was just getting on a train to leave as opposed to just hanging out in a shopping center. Okay, okay. He's not on the roof at the very least. This is a good sign. Because I'm sick and tired of just all this stuff just hanging out on rooftops. Also, I was gonna critique the lighting in here, and the fact that it's not existent, but at the very least, if this did have a little bit more visual fidelity, I could imagine this being absolutely good. This really does remind me of wandering throughout various shopping centers, whether it be in my hometown or, again, whilst I was out on the Japan trip. It's like, this sort of stuff does sort of, resonate with me a little bit, admittedly. Weirdly enough. Alright. This better be the right one. Purified hydrogen. Ooga booga booga. There he is. Again, this is gonna be a nightmare for tourism. Just casually having ghosts wandering around the shopping center. This isn't good. Oh, its cry is different. Oh. You really should be more responsible with your Pokemon, lady. Thanks for the fake out. Like, how long is this gonna go on? Oh, you giving up? I will admit that the message behind that, it kind of hits me a little bit. Just having to live with the regrets of not taking opportunities whilst in the moment, and then just having to live with the fact that just having to live with that regret. Whilst I imagine that is a little bit of a mission failed statement there. It is, it does resonate with me a little bit. Anyways. Let's see, can we get Sif to 100? I imagine, looks like we're getting close at the very least. We're getting close. There's like 4 more levels to go. And let's just give the rest of these to Hippo. I think he also deserves some credit for basically single-handedly taking on Zygarde. Again, it really feels like, for the story at least, healing moves are the go-to. Let's try out what's over there next. Because admittedly, doing all these side quests, I can see there being a little bit of an anticlimax with regards to how we finish up. Where is this next side quest? It's all, oh, it's up on the building. It's up on the building. So I guess it's over by Bleu Plaza. I think we'll do one more. We'll do one more mission, and then we'll call it, I think, because it is a shame, really, because it's like, at the very end, I was actually starting to have a good time, and now it's basically over. But at the very least now, I finally have the opportunity to move on to other games, because I will admit, I have been yearning a little bit to get back to Leaf Green, or, as an alternative, I do have another Pokemon game which I have been meaning to stream for the longest time. It's like I've wanted to get to it, but haven't had the chance so far, so maybe I'll put out, say, a bit of a poll once this is all over. I'll put out a little bit of a poll to see what people would want me to stream. Leaf Green, or starting up on... Just need to remember the name a little bit. Real professional of me, Stet. Trying to remember the name of the game you've been wanting to stream this whole time. It's like, it's surely in here somewhere. You've, like, tried it out a couple days ago. So let's see. POKéMON... Vanguard. That was it. Leaf Green or Vanguard? POKéMON go to the jail. Politicians, man. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say on the matter. Anyways, you, sir. You, ma'am. What, are you trying to, copy Glacia? Oh, so it's just an ice-type battle. Okay, okay. I mean, that's not a type I'm necessarily built for fighting, but sure. Let's do it. She seems quite unhinged. I'll just say that much. She seems very, very unhinged. A Glace. So yeah, really going in with the whole Glacia thing. It doesn't matter. Ice types basically have the defense of tissue paper. Wine-soaked tissue paper in my case. Level 58 as well. It's just... This really feels like an anticlimax. Also funny that basically all of these Ice-type Pokemons have Mega Evolutions. Let me guess, your last Pokemon's gonna be a Frostlass. How did I call that? It's like I was just being hyperbolic. Ugh. Well, that's that. Yes, you are going overboard. Flame Rill, Steam Eruption, implying that Volcanion is in this game somewhere. I mean, to be fair, Volcanion, I'm fairly certain, is in the DLC. So there's that. Again, just Volcanion being the most underwhelming and underbigged mythical of all time, I reckon. Yeah, there we go. Mentioned Glacia. And we gotta never melt ice and an ice stone for our troubles. I want to see which side quest has the power lens. 'Cause that's one I've been looking to get. Like, where is the lens? Because it's looking as though it's only available in the post game. So it's in somewhere from the Rouge district. So it's like any one of these could be the one I'm looking for. All right, let's get started. Let's get started. We'll start at the Looker Bureau. I don't think I want to do all of these right away, or at least on stream. So, guess we'll just see if we can find the correct one, and if I get the wrong one, then I'm just gonna do it off stream. This seems promising at the very least, just in a battle arena. A little bit humble, but it's something. Yes, being dedicated to a single thing you love forces you to be creative to overcome. Well, at least they're bringing it up. Which is going to be interesting when it comes to Pokemon Champions, and I'm going to have to find ways to build a team around Gardevoir and Iron Valiant. Because you know I'm going to do it. It's like, if I can make a team with Mega Gardevoir and Iron Valiant, I'm going to do it. It's like, why wouldn't I? Alright, let's see. Which Mega Bug do you reckon she's gonna go for? Is she gonna go for Pinsir? Is she gonna go for Scizor? Is she gonna go for Beedrill? Is it gonna be all the above, I reckon? Let's just find out. Unfortunately, I don't have Mystical Fire on Beedrill. It doesn't matter. Toxic Spikes. Lucky for you, lucky for me, I'm a ranged attacker. Oh, there's the king. There's Ariados again. Still have a fair bit of newfound respect for him after the whole Victoryville incident. Cypher, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, level 57 as well. All of this just feels like a formality. And again, kind of annoying that you only get the power lens basically after the main story. This is one of those things I kind of find a little bit of a peeve. Let's see, is it gonna be Mega Pinsir? It's gonna be Mega Pinsir. There he is. Get Thunderbolted. Straight up annihilated. Well, there we go. Unfortunately, it just weren't quick enough. Some shady character talk causing code on him. Ah, so that's probably Az, in which case. Yep, that person's name is... Yep. It's like... Wow, I would have never known. Boy, what an interesting rumor. Bar called Hoenn, research the origins of Mega Evolution with the meteor. There we go. There's my precious power lens, meaning I can basically give Turskip the proper EV training treatment. Just, will this be enough to get it to level 97? I mean, that's close enough. That's close enough. So, honestly, I think I'm fairly happy with everything we've done here. Obviously, there's a fair few more side quests, which again, I'll just do on my own time. I think it's finally time we put this to rest so I can move on to something else. Again, I'll put out the poll, and we'll just see where we go there. But until then, I think it's high time. I left Lumio City behind. For good. Let's leave, finally. Oh. I was clicking the wrong... Right, let's do this properly. Let's do this properly. Adieu, Lumios. You board the train, you leave Tony and the others behind. The story's already over. Let's get out of here. Do you really, really want to board that train anyway? Yes, I do. It's time. Let's finally get out of here. And I think I'm gonna leave it there. Yep. So, thank you all for tuning in, and whatever comes next, hopefully you'll join me for then. So, like how I said you leave Tony, is like you don't have to sell me on it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's sort of the main thing. That's why I'm leaving. So, what you're about to uninstall, not yet. Not yet. It's not over yet. Besides, I have a physical copy, so I can't necessarily uninstall it. But yeah, that's gonna be all from me. Thank you all for tuning in, and whatever happens next, I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now.